Different kind of love, subhanallah. It's the love that every Muslim should have in his heart. The Prophet ﷺ said that Allah says on the day of judgment, إِنَّ اللَّهَ يَقُولُ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ. Allah says on the day of resurrection, أَيْنَ الْمُتَحَابُّونَ بِجَلَالِي. Where are those who used to love one another because of me and because of my glory? الْيَوْمَ, today, أُظِلُّهُمْ فِي ظِلِّي. I put them in the shadow and in the shade of my shade. يَوْمَ لَا ظِلَّ إِلَّا ظِلِّي. The day there is no shade but my shade. Yani Allah Azza wa Jal here is telling us that He will put us in the shade of His mercy, shade of His love. Subhana Rabbi al-Azim. Who are those? Those who love one another for the sake of Allah, not because of money, not because you're cool, famous, have so much followers, so many followers on, God knows what social media, because you are like, you have connections. None of that. Just because you are a good Muslim, a good believer, and you help me to become a good believer, I love you, and I love you for the sake of Allah. Ya salam. In another hadith, that hadith was mentioned Muslim. This is in Muwatta al-Imam Malik. The Prophet ﷺ said that Allah says, وَجَبَتْ مَحَبَّتِي لِلْمُتَحَابِّينَ فِيَّ. My love is a must. It will be given to those who love one another for my sake. Brothers and sisters, you might think like, what is this? Like I love you for the sake of Allah. Yes, if you love Allah and I love Allah, we both love Allah. So naturally, normally, organically, we will love one another. We love Allah, Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim, Al-Ghafur, the fair, the just, the amazing, the glory. And we love the Prophet ﷺ. We love Islam. We love everything that is pure and good and beneficial to mankind, to each other. We are mirrors for one another. We got each other's back. We stand with each other. We help one another financially, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. We're there for one another. That's the most thing that the human needs from another human. And we do it all in the name of Allah, for the sake of Allah. Allah's love shall be given. My love, Allah says, shall be given to those who love one another for my sake. وَالْمُتَجَالِسِينَ فِيَّ. And those who sit down together for my sake. The people who hang out together for the sake of Allah. After Fajr, after Isha, reading Quran, making tasbih. Ya akhi, going out and drinking coffee. Go to Starbucks, go to Pete's, Seattle Coffee, whatever you like. Go to Phil's Cafe, whatever you feel. But you go with your brothers and sisters. You go for the sake of Allah, to do something good, to remember Allah, at least without harming one another, backbiting one another, slandering, lying, cheating. No. You're together because to be in the company of good people will always get you something good and positive. To be in the company of evil and bad people will always get you harmed some way, somehow. You leave, they'll start backbiting you and slandering you and talking about you in your back the second you leave. Why do you want to be with such a crowd? The Prophet ﷺ said, Allah says, my love will be given to those who love one another in my sake, who sit together for my sake, who visit one another. You go and visit. The brother goes and visits his brother. The sister goes and visits her sister for the sake of Allah. Maybe she's sick. Maybe she's down. Maybe she has a happy occasion to be there for her. وَالْمُتَبَاذِلِينَ فِيَّ. And those who give themselves to each other. Like, you need me, brother, I'm gonna be there for you. I'm gonna spend my time and energy and money to support you as long as you are on the right path. And all of us, we fall short, down. We have ups and downs. When you have the believers having your back, the Prophet ﷺ said, Allah will love you for that. What much more do you want? This is a deen that is established on the love of Allah, the love of His Messenger, and the love of the believers. I love you for the sake of Allah. Inshallah, you love me back for the sake of Allah. And inshallah, we keep on together learning from this Hadith Qudsi, and growing in our deen and iman and knowledge. Ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.